Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are in the day 311, and as we were discussing regarding effective research thesis, so from today onwards for few dosage we'll take a case study and we'll discuss the chapter formation, how we can form various chapters based on that particular case study, that particular title of the project. So, for instance, I'm taking my research thesis title, that is Synthesis and Characterization of Visible Light Active Semiconductor Photocatalyst for dye degradation and hydrogen generation. As you must have remembered that I have taken this example in few of my previous dosage also. Now let's discuss on the first chapter. So in every project the first chapter must be introduction and review of literature. So what must be the desirable contents that must be included in this particular section, in this particular chapter, introduction and review of literature? You have to include the background of your title, introduction of your title, so that mixed audience can also understand the same. Suppose according to my case study, I have added TiO2 as photocatalyst. So I have included introduction, its properties, mechanism of semiconductors, assisted photocatalytic reactions, then synthesis and modification of TiO2 nanoparticles to enhance their visible light activity, major factors that influence the photocatalytic activity, limitations of TiO2. And I've used zinc oxide also, so I've included the same aspects of zinc oxide also. Now you can add based on your project, you can add the introduction. Now background, introduction, after that worldwide research scenario of the particular topic. For example, for my case study, I have added worldwide research scenario of solar hydrogen production. So, what is the status? And then research objectives. So, these things I have to add in the introduction and literature review chapter. Now, few points that I want to emphasize on, that if you are doing the literature review and comparing some properties based on your project, so kindly do it in tabular form and just insert the references in the last column. So please adopt this practice so that the readers can get the idea at a glance. So it is the correct method of doing the literature review. Just you gain the knowledge and try to make the data, make the outcomes in the tabular form. So, and in addition to that, the captioning is very important. If it is a table, you just include the caption above that table, and if you are inserting the figure, so you can add the caption below that figure. Third one is referencing, citing. If you are taking the figure from any other paper, so you have to give the credit to that particular author. So it is an ethical practice, so you must adopt this. Try to use smart arts. Try to use smart arts in your thesis, in your whole thesis, especially in review of literature and introduction chapter, your first chapter, because you can utilize this chapter for publishing the same as a review paper. So it would work in a dual manner. It would consist your first chapter of the thesis as well as the review paper content. So just write it in a very careful manner, keeping all ethical aspects in mind. So hope you understood all my points. Work hard. Thanks a lot.